Hello? Hi, good evening. Good evening, coaches. We're starting the second session for the training for iAdvertise Solutions. So I suggest you enter our Zoom link or you watch through Facebook Live. Invite nyo na yung mga yung mga team members nyo sa comment section, sa Zoom link, para lahat tayo together, let's learn more about iAdvertise, and especially in this session and in the following, ito na yung how to earn through iAdvertise. So it's very important kasi this is the selling approach, how we're gonna talk to the clients. Kasi based on the last discussion last week, we have lots of clients to tap. We have a variety of clients and we have to learn how to tap all them. Diba? So yan. We can start na in a few. So, ilan na ba yung viewers? Okay, good evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Based on the last discussion last week, we have lots of clients to tap. We have a variety of clients and we have to learn how to tap all of them. Okay, so sige, let's start na. Let's start the session. This is very important for all of you. This is the part where we learn how to earn with the platform, no? Pero before that, I mentioned last week that the goal was to introduce iAdvertise and be part of what you're selling. Kasi if you don't believe what you're selling, you cannot sell. And kayo, you know that you're being able to sell, you're being able to get your downlines in iWatch because of the simple fact that you believe in iWatch. And with iAdvertise, ganun din yung gusto nating ma-achieve. Na we are all in the same boat. Lahat tayo proud na lahat tayo nagbebenta ng iAdvertise. So, there, let's begin. Game. So, let's have a session 1 refresher. Diba? iAdvertise Solutions, who is iAdvertise? It is the only marketing agency in the world that is proud with a community of over 60,000 experts that can unleash the digital potential of your clients. So whether their platform is on Facebook, on YouTube, or they have a website, tayo yung solution dyan. We can give them the numbers that they desire. And what makes us unique? What makes us unique is that everything is organic. You don't pay for the views. You don't get bots. Kasi yun yung downline ni Facebook, yun yung bad side niya. Meron siyang bots. So if you pay 100,000 for 1 million followers, after a few weeks, a few months, it's gonna go down to 700,000 organic because the 300 that you paid for were fixed by Facebook to actually like or subscribe to your page. And yun yung iniiwasan natin because with iAdvertise, everything is organic. Lahat totoong tao. Okay? And then another thing that makes us unique is that our leaders, sila Rainer, sila Joseph, and sila Jerome, they thought ahead. That's why we are built for today. And iAdvertise is built for today, and so are you, because you are our sales. You are the sales force that's the backbone of iAdvertise, bringing money to the platform. And syempre, you're gonna have your commissions because that's how we work. And what is the biggest goal? What is our main goal in iAdvertise? Our main goal is to get as much clients as possible, but we should always remember that we are a marketing agency, but we are not competing against marketing agencies. It's a different ball game. Magkaibang laro yan. So we have to understand that, diba? Marketing agencies are probably our biggest revenue source in the coming months, diba? So let's do that. So now, i-refresh ko kayo ulit with how we did it, with how I explained how disruptive iAdvertise is. It's because nanggaling tayo sa where you are. We were in an era where creativity, di ba, is highly praised. Ay, ang galing, ang creative, ang witty, ang cool, but then again, that's all there is. Yun lang eh, hanggang dun lang, creative and all that shit. Pero at the end of the day, wala namang sukatan yung pagiging creative. So what iAdvertise did was it has to reinvent the business system. So instead of yearning for creativity, instead of magpakabaliw tayo sa pagbigay ng creative stuff or creative output sa mga clients natin, in fact, we give them numbers because that's what everybody needs right now in the digital world. And then how do we do that? Diba? We target the underserved and unserved market, meaning target natin, diba, yung mga wala pa, yung mga hindi napapansin. Kasi, again, yung example na binigay ko before, sinong mas marami? Nagji-gym or hindi nagji-gym? Diba? So you target, hindi ka gagawa ng panibagong gym para makipaglaban sa malalaking gym. What you're gonna do is you target yung mga hindi nagji-gym. Diba? Kasi mas malaking market yun. Kaya hindi totoo na when you have a niche market, you're always gonna succeed. No. When you serve an unserved and underserved market, that's when you're gonna succeed. That's when you disrupt the entire industry. And that's what we are doing right now. And sa ngayon din, 'di ba? Sinong creative? Sinong makakapagbigay ng creativity? 'Di ba? Mga agency. Pero gumawa tayo ng agency hindi para makipaglaban sa creativity nila. But on the other hand, gumawa tayo ng agency para ma-target itong mga agency na kinukulang sa numbers at sumusobra sa creativity. Okay? So, if we're clear on that, let's get down to the details of our services. Diba? Ano ang mga services natin? Meron tayong services for YouTube. YouTube views, subscribers, Facebook shares, YouTube monetization, website visits. For YouTube views, it's very self-explanatory. We increase their views to the number that they desire. We increase their subscribers sa kung ilan ang gusto nila. Pero what you have to look at in this slide is sino ang mga may kailangan nito. Views, subscribers, shares, and monetization. Diba? That's influencers, content creators, brands, and agencies. For website visits, sino mga may kailangan yan? Almost the same. But you have vloggers and bloggers kasi sila yung may mga website and media companies. Kaya kung inaakala natin na yan sila Rappler, yung malalaking companies na yan, sila Rappler and all, na mga problema din yan sa numbers nila. And pag nalaman nila na merong i-advertise, kasi ganito yan. In those kinds of companies, bago may maglagay ng product sa kanila, for example, isang article para kay Cream Silk, kasi gusto niyang ma-advertise sa maraming tao ni Cream Silk, hihingi yan ng KPI kay website, kay Rappler. Ilan ba ang average views nyo? Ilan ba ang dumadalaw sa website nyo? And more often than not, hindi ganun kataas. Kaya that's why we are here. We're gonna give them the views to meet their clients' expectations. Okay? Klaro tayo dyan? Okay, guys? Okay, so let's proceed. So ngayon, ang ginawa ko, this is basically how to earn through iAdvertise Solutions. But, ano ba? Alam naman natin lahat kung paano eh. It's 10% commission on every deal closed. What else? It's easy to understand. Madaling intindihin na, ay, pag nakabenta ako nito, 10% commission ako pag na-close ko. So, yun na yun. Walang easy money. I mean, there's no easy money. It's always gonna come with hard work and all that necessary shit to get yourself together to earn big. And the thing that we have to understand is that yung mga na-mention ko kanina, there are lots of clients that we can tap. But then again, influencers, newcomers, agencies, brands, media companies, all these, they have different marketing personas. Mga ibang tao yan eh. So we have to approach them differently. We assess our strengths and our weaknesses. Kapag in-approach ko ba si company kung paano ko in-approach si influencer, same ang magiging resulta? Of course not. Because in marketing, you always understand the pain points. Example, anong pain point ang sinagot ni Netflix? Yung mga ayaw na ng lumalabas and maging gustong komportable sa bahay na nanonood ng movies, yun yung sinagot nilang pain points. When you address a pain point, when your product or service addresses a pain point or heals a pain that the market is feeling, dun yun bebenta. So now we understand and analyze the pain points of each client types, and from there, we're gonna know how to approach them. Para hindi tayo mukhang sinto-sinto when we talk to them. Diba? Kasi, on the first hand, alam natin ang kailangan nila. Yes, they need numbers, but magkakaiba yan ng pangangailangan. Okay? So, there. So, let's proceed. Okay. Now, going back to the question, paano ang approach sa kanila, sa kanilang lahat? How do we approach them? So, ang ginawa ko sa presentation na to is, I put the strength and the weakness of iAdvertise. And then I added an approach. So, we assess kung saan tayo malakas, saan tayo mahina when it comes to them. And what approach do we use para sa kanila? Okay? So, first, for aspiring content creators, ito yung mga baguhan. Mga nagsisimula pa lang, parang tayo to eh, nagsisimula pa lang tayo sa i-advertise. So, anong strengths natin and anong weakness? For the strength, bibigyan natin sila ng numbers. Yung binibigay natin, yun ang pinakakailangan nila. Pero anong weakness? What's the downside? Wala silang budget, di ba? Nagsisimula ka pa lang eh. Ikaw pa nagtatayo ka ng negosyo. Gusto mo ba bumili na kaagad ng mga makinarya? Mag-invest ng 1 million? Of course not. You start slow. So, I mean, it's natural to want to be able to sell ng malakihang benta. It's all natural. Ganun eh. We have the desire to earn. But we also have to understand what these aspiring content creators feel. Nagsisimula pa lang silang lahat. And so what we have to do basically is to offer them the lowest rate in our package. And I believe as iWatchers and fan of iAdvertise, meron kayong copy ng lahat ng apat na package rates natin. So itago nyo yan, and when you come across an aspiring content creator, you offer them the lowest rate in the package. You satisfy them, and when it hits, make sure they get the next package. Basta you build the trust first. These people are scared investors. Startups, mga takot mag-invest. So, make sure you take care of them. Make sure you give them what they can afford. You worry about your commission later. Diba? It's just like building a brand. Okay? So, you build trust first, and then the rest, I tell you, will be history. Ganun din, even in big companies, that's what we do. And my job before, naka-transaction ko si Wilcon. Wilcon doesn't know my brand. Wilcon is a first-time client. Sige, iba na lang. Villar Group. It's a bigger company. Ang laki niyan. Manny Villar yan. It's the first time they're transacting with my brand. The first investment they shelled out was 200,000. That's Villar Group. Kasi they are testing. Testing phase. Una pa lang eh. And then the next transaction, they invested 3 million kaagad. And I'm from a media company. So, You have to get that. You have to absorb that your first transaction isn't gonna be a monster transaction. You're gonna start small, and there's no shame in that. Kaya tayo nagsimula sa mababa, even them, let them start small. And in return, babalik yung commission sa inyo. And you don't have to worry about it. Okay? And then, sige, let's go to the next client. The influencers. Etong influencers na to, alam ko maraming nagtatap sa inyo niyan eh. 'Di ba? Maraming nagtatap sa inyo ng influencers, I'm sure. Kasi ito yung mga palumpalo, yung mga laging may content, laging may paandar, laging may kung ano-ano sa YouTube, sa Facebook, kung saan-saan nagkalat. So ito, how do we approach them? What is our strength when we talk to them? Again, our strength lies in numbers. Bigger investment. And the edge when you talk to these people is that they have bigger, mas malaki bangko niyan compared sa mga nagsisimula pa lang. And we offer them again 100% numbers, that's what they want. But the weakness is our offer is too good to be true for first-time listeners. These are digitally educated people. So numbers, organic, paano? Madaming tanong yan. All you have to do is use our spiel to them. What's our spiel? Diba? Our spiel is basically the 60,000 communities who are ready to promote your channel, your link, your post to as many people as we can to meet your desired number. That's how we do it. It's organic. Diba? And that's what they want, organic. Kasi mga pagod na rin yan sa mga paid views. I'm telling you, the influencers, karamihan ng mga fina-follow niyan, mga followers yan, mga bot. So now, ibigyan natin sila ng malupit na business proposal na hindi nila kayang tanggihan. Now, what's our approach to them? You tell them, you make them realize that the digital competition is already too big. These people are fighting for views every single day. So para tayong maging fairy godmother nila. Pagdating mo, nasagot lahat ng kailangan nila. Ito tandaan nyo. Paano kumikita yung vloggers? Sa endorsements. So, if you're a brand and you want to invest, bakit ka mag-i-invest sa taong meron lang 1,000 views? Siyempre doon ka mag-i-invest sa merong 1 million views, 500,000 views per video. Diba? Ganon. So, yun ang approach natin. If they have the bigger number, sa kanila mag-i-invest yung mga clients nila. Remember, we are the clients of clients. iAdvertise is the clients of the clients. So, if we give them bigger number, sa kanila mag-i-invest yung brands. Okay? Gets. So, I think we are pretty clear on that. Meron ba tayong tanong? May tanong ba kayo right now? Pwede kayong mag-unmute. Do you have any questions right now? You have any questions or clear tayo? We're clear. Oh, sige. I think we're pretty clear naman on that, di ba? So ngayon, we'll proceed with with the next client. Sino bang sunod na kinakausap natin? Okay? Okay, may mga pumapasok pa. Thank you very much for joining our meeting. Okay, so now, let's tackle the big money. Ito may mga malalaking pera na. Now we proceed with brands. What is our strength when it comes to brands? We offer numbers. Again, we always bank on our strength. So wala doon tayo malakas. So paulit-ulit yan. We offer numbers and results. That is, because that's what they want, basically. Diba? Now, what is the weakness? Punta naman tayo sa weakness natin sa kanila. So yan, diba? Sketchy tayo. Yun ang problema. Dahil sa dami-dami ng nakatransact nila over the years, first time silang makakarinig ng, pucha, may nagbibigay ng organic numbers. Ba't di ko alam? Baka peke. Diba? That's like a very basic problem. Yan ang magiging may encounter nyo. So, pucha, katapat lang yan yung spiel natin. Wala eh. Kasi that's what we can give. And kahit anumang sabihin ng mga yan, whatever doubt they have, once they get the result, maglalagay ng pera sa atin yan. And dapat din yung maging motivation natin. We're unique. Again, it all comes back to how unique we are as a company. Diba? So, hello. So yun, it comes back to how unique we are, and this is how we approach them. Instant virality, diba? For brands, your biggest dream is to go viral. Kasi when you become viral, you're legit, matindi kang brand. And that's our approach to them. Instant virality. Every brand, every company dreams of having one of their videos go viral. 1 million views, 2 million views, 1 million shares. Pangarap yan, suntok sa buwan yan. And there's no formula in being viral. There's no formula, I swear. I've worked with hundreds of videos in the companies I've worked with in the past, and isa lang ang nag-viral. And there's no absolute formula in going viral. You just have to understand the need. But with us, that's what we offer them. You're a brand, you have a marketing campaign, we're gonna make you viral. Kasi malalaking kumpanya to eh. They have their marketing teams, but I guarantee even with the best marketing teams, getting viral is not a sure thing. So that's how we approach them. Diba? Huling-huli with influencers, we approach them ng mura, and again, the results. For the influencers, we approach them with numbers. Kasi para mag-invest ng brands sa kanila, they have to have a lot of numbers. And this one for brands, diba? And this one for brands, you're gonna get viral. So this is a good opportunity for you. Diba? So invest in us. Okay? So I think we're pretty clear on how we deal with those clients. Now, let's go to the next. Ito na. We've been talking about this since the first meeting, diba? The agencies, marketing agencies. What's our strength sa kanila? It's the same. Again, we bank on this, we offer numbers, and the weakness. Just like the brands, you're sketchy. And dito they're doing the bigger effort. Kasi sila yung gumagawa ng campaigns. Tayo, humihingi tayo ng share sa kanila. That's what we're doing. So if a client invests 1 million, we're gonna take 200,000 to 300,000 of that 1 million to meet their the requirements. Diba? And that's how it goes. That's how it goes. So you're gonna be bombarded with questions. But again, our the spiel of the 60,000 experts, that's fucking big. And you have to bank on that also. Diba? Because tayo lang ang may ganyan eh. And then, how do we approach them? Just three fucking letters. Key Performance Indicators, or KPI. These are the parameters that their client set sa kanila. So if Gucci invests 2 million on Mega Magazine, That's because Mega promised a number. Maybe Gucci wants 25% engagement, 500,000 shares. There's no way Mega can assure. There's no way any marketing agency can assure that big of a number. But if they partner with us, we're going to help you meet the expectations of your client so that you're going to have repeat business with that client. And when they do have repeat business with that client, guess what? May balik negosyo rin tayo sa kanila. They're gonna invest on us again and they will use us in all their clients. So, kaya agencies are the end goal. Kasi agencies need us most. Okay? So, always remember that. It's aspiring content creators, micro or macro influencers, brands, and finally, agencies. Okay? So, ngayon, I'm teaching you the approach kasi yung next natin medyo madugo the following week kasi I'm gonna teach you how to reach them. And it's gonna be technical. So you have to follow me all throughout. Ngayon, I want you to get the entire gist of how to approach this kasi based on what I've seen dun sa mga sa mga inquiries sa Facebook, we're promising skyrocket promises. We're promising over-the-moon promises. Unrealistic. And then, when the clients reach me, sinasabi nila na, iWatcher kasi promised me that it's free. Pwede kong subukan. Tapos, invest na lang ako pag nagustuhan ko. No. Sila Rainer, they work for this to create this business model. And yun ang initial investment ng mga clients natin. So, don't promise free, don't make false promises, but make them realize that they need our platform. Okay? Okay tayo? So, do any of you have questions that you wanna ask ngayon? Kasi I think ngayon would be the perfect time to ask questions. You can unmute yourselves, ha? So you can ask. Hindi ko masyadong mapansin yung mga nasa Facebook Live because I am in full screen dito sa Zoom. So if you want to ask questions, feel free. Oh, may question pala sa chat. Sige, let me check. Gaano katagal bago ma-entertain si client? Okay. Kasi the process is, it's very simple. Kasi by the way, right now, our website is under maintenance. So we can serve iWatchers and clients better. So it would be best if you or your clients message iAdvertise Facebook page directly para makausap kayo ng social media team. But to be entertained si client, I mean, one day after the payment has been verified, yun na. We're gonna work on your numbers na. So it's not a matter of gaano katagal bago ma-entertain. It's a matter of gaano katagal sila bago magbayad. Kasi once the payment is verified, ilalatag na yan kaagad sa watchroom natin. Diba? So, yun, let's just all be keen on reminding our clients to pay and shout out sa Team Optimus. Okay, sabi kasi ni Ariz, sa Team Optimus na nanonood sa atin ngayon. So again, another question is there a discount once iWatcher ang nag-avail ng service? Yes, of course. Yung 10% commission nyo, kapag nakakuha kayo ng client, yun yung discount nyo if you're an iWatcher. So if you're an iWatcher who wants to avail a service, you're gonna get a 10% discount. And may tanong si Harold Kim, nasan si Rainer Cadiz? Nasa kasal. Nandun siya sa kasal ni Coach Jerwin. Okay? Kaya wala siya. Pero sa fourth session natin after ng next session sa last one, siya ang mag-host dahil it's about closing. How do you close your clients? Okay? I taught you how to approach, and that's the first step. That's very important. Now, in the last session, Rainer will teach you how to close these clients. Oh, si Charlotte, di niya na-catch yung KPI. So, Charlotte, KPI is basically key performance indicators. Ito yung mga numbers na sineset ng clients sa mga marketing agency to meet. For example, ano bang brand? Si iPhone nag-invest kay marketing agency ng 1 million pesos, ng 2 million pesos for a marketing campaign. What's gonna happen is iPhone or Apple will demand numbers from that marketing campaign. Reach, engagement, shares, views. Hihingin yan lahat ni Apple after sa report ni agency. And if humingi si Apple ng sobrang laking number, like 500,000 shares, there's no way for the marketing agency to guarantee na maaabot nila yung numbers na yon. Gets? But if they partner with us, they have 100% chance na maaabot nila yung numbers. That's why the end goal is really the marketing agencies as clients. Gets? Nasagot ko ba, Charlotte? So, again, di natin kalaban ng marketing agencies. Sila ang malaking pagkukunan natin ng pera. They're the biggest client. So, dapat motivated kayo because they are our end goal. Okay? So, do you still have any questions? I'm reading sa chat. So, I'm gonna wait for 30 seconds. Kung may may nagtanong. Si Matt. No. Pag interested sila sa service, ibigay nyo muna yung pictures ng rate. And then bulahin nyo sa anong mapapala nila that we are organic, it's guaranteed. Guaranteed views. And then, ano ba dapat isend yung referral link namin? Yes, isesend nyo sa amin yung referral link nyo para kapag pumasok ang payment ni client, yung commission from that payment, makiremit namin kaagad sa inyo. It would be better if hindi client ang kausap ni iAdvertise. It would be better if iWatcher. Okay? Mas maganda kung si iWatcher ang kausap namin kasi you are part of our sales team. You are the digital sales force. So, iAdvertise should be talking to you. And you should be the one taking care of your client. Gets tayo, Matt? Okay tayo, Matt? I'm gonna wait for another 30 seconds. Pag walang nagtanong, I'm gonna proceed. Okay? Okay, that's 30 seconds. Kamusta? Meron pa bang questions? Meron pa? If dun sa mga bagong pasok, if you're new, you just entered the meeting room, don't worry. Medyo clear naman ako ngayon as compared to our last session. So, you can rewatch the Facebook Live para mas maintindihan nyo how to approach these clients kasi next meeting, I'm gonna teach you how to reach them. It's technical. It's on the Facebook Business Manager side. That's my area of expertise, and I'm gonna teach you all how to do just that. So may tanong pa ba? Or host, bakit po may shipping fee ang mga sabon? Ako, I'm sorry, Sir Harold Kim Lopena, but that is a question for iWatch. This is an iAdvertise training. So the soap, I believe that's part of the products of iWatch. However, I am not kasi the brand manager of iWatch. So I think there's a separate training for iWatchers to learn more about iWatch. But for this is an alternate revenue generating platform for all of you. This is iAdvertise Solutions. So, okay, let's proceed. May mga pumapasok pa. Sayang, we're almost finished. Now, let's proceed to the next slide. So, Before we wrap up this session, I want to give you some general selling guidelines based on experience. When we engage with clients, it's important that we always emphasize that our offers are not free. Wala tong trial. We don't give trial because we pride ourselves. We are proud of the product we are selling. Diba? If you're selling Nike, mamimigay ka ba ng sapatos for first try? Of course not. No. What you have to do, instead of giving them a messaging na free muna and then bayad ka sa next avail mo, you can try telling them that this is a big platform. Okay? And you need this more than we need you. Okay? Ganon siya. So, this is instant success. This is instant numbers. That's why we charge for payment because we guarantee results. Klaro tayo? Okay? And then, the next point is you keep your integrity when you sell. Okay? Stick to the fixed package rates and never offer your client, sabi ko nga, out of this world promises. Huwag niyong pangakuan na na-meet na yan bukas. Give them an allowance, 3 to 5 days, or in a week, may 100,000 views ka na. Ganon. Don't say na, bukas kaya yan, tapos yan bukas, meet na natin yan lahat, no? That's selling integrity. Because at the end of the day, ang mahihirapan is si iAdvertise. Diba? That's part of being a responsible salesman. Okay? And then, the next one is, you don't let them slack off. Kasi ito napansin ko, diba? Sa mga nakausap ko rin sa iAdvertise. Just because we're giving them numbers doesn't mean na magpapakatamad sila with their craft. Nagagawa lang sila ng shitty videos na walang kakwenta-kwenta. Hindi ganun. Because you are doing your best to sell. You're doing your best to sell. And they should do their best also in being good content creators. It's as simple as that. We do our job, you do yours. Kasi hindi nila kontrolado kapag ang iWatchers natin nag-unfollow, nag-unsubscribe. Correct? Ang pangit ng pinapalabas mo eh. Ba't namin tutuloy yung pag-follow sa'yo? But, if you got the organic likes and you work harder and harder and harder, and you improve your content, you improve your YouTube channel, you improve your website, hindi bababa ang numbers mo. So, part of being a content creator is to continuously innovate. iAdvertise can only do so much. May hangganan yung kaya nating gawin. Pagdating mo sa dead end, client mo sisira ng pader. So, tell your client to continue innovating, continue getting better, continue becoming even greater content creators, even greater marketing agencies. And dun sa numbers sa client side, tayo nang bahala dyan. So, always remind them of that because that's very important. And so, that's all for this discussion. Kung may magbabasa ako ulit ng mga tanong. So, okay. Ayun, nagtanong si Wea Loza. I'm so sorry I cannot answer that because I am not the brand manager of iWatch. Okay? I'm from iAdvertise. My expertise is not in networking, but rather in sales. So I'm sorry, Wea, but I can't answer that. Nag-spam pala siya ng tanong. Sige. Yes, for foreign clients, we allow foreign clients. So the payment mode is through PayPal. PayPal tayo kapag foreign clients. PayPal, Western Union, and Mluwilier. Those are our international payment avenues. But soon, inaayos natin yung online payment natin for international clients. But for now, yan muna. And for local, we have Palawan, we have BPI, and we have Security Bank. So I'm pretty sure you have all those details. And if not, I'm gonna share it sa page natin. The mode of payment, the bank details, and the PayPal. So, yun. Another question is, I'm so sorry talaga, Wea, but I think you should raise that concern to iWatch, the people from iWatch, kasi as I said, I'm from iAdvertise. From Thea, kami po ba ang makikipag-usap for the package na ipapa-advertise? Yes. Kasi we have package rates and then you just have to show that to them. Papakita mo yung package rates natin and then you assess. Assess mo, ano kayang pasok sa budget na tong client ko? Kung nagsisimula pa lang siya, bigyan mo ng mababa. Pero ang tingin mo may kaya naman and confident naman tayo sa kaya natin gawin, offer mo yung gitna or yung pinakamahal. But always be diligent when you sell. Be responsible when you sell. Don't offer them yung alam mong di nila kaya. Yun lang sa kaya nila. Kasi it's a hard time. It's the pandemic time. Lahat tayo, we're all just trying to get by, to earn, kahit mahirap yung buhay. So, let's be mindful sa pinagdadaanan din nila. So yun, it's up to you na your digital sales powers to convince them to avail the package. Pero yes, to answer your question, yes, ikaw ang magpapakita ng packages sa kanila. And may pictures tayo for that. Ang receiver is, so Danwin, receiver na ilalagay namin, I assume this is for the bank account. I'm gonna resend the payment mode, nandun lahat ng number. Ang tatanggap niyan is si Mark Joseph Regalario. Siya si COO ni iWatch and ni iAdvertise. Yes, YouTube allows this platform. To answer you, Aris. Yes, pwede to kay YouTube. And we already, kwento ko lang Pucha, recently, nagkaroon kami ng client. It's an organic client. Hindi siya galing sa referral. Musician siya. Tapos, super thankful siya. Kasi, yes, okay, pwede siya. Pertaining to legal guidelines ni YouTube, yes, pwede siya. Kasi, itong client na to, he's a musician. He's a struggling composer. He composed big songs already. I just forgot kung ano yung title, sorry. Sang by famous artists. Pero, di ba, as a composer, hindi kasi sikat masyado. Lagi ka lang etchepwera dyan. Nakasulat lang composed by. Ang sumisikat yung singer. So, he's struggling. So, isa sa mga kanta niya, dagdagan niya ng views sa amin. Ano na lang siya. Ngayon, umabot siya ng 44,000 views yung kanta niya sa YouTube. So, to answer you, Aris, yes, we have already proof that we can do that in YouTube. Kakatapos lang ng deal namin sa kanya kanina. Okay? So, huwag mong problemahin, YouTube, yes, we can do views and subscribers. Don't worry. So, for next week's discussion, this is about Facebook ads. I know most of you see ads in yung mga feeling Facebook ads guru na na magagaling daw sila, natuturuan nila kayong yumaman. I'm telling you, hindi to madali. This is gonna be technical, so I need all your ears dito. Okay? Kasi this is Facebook ads is how you are going to reach them. Okay? Through detailed targeting, and you're gonna learn all of that next session. And then may question si Thea. hihintayin po muna namin tawag from iAdvertise before sila mag-pay or pay muna? Pay muna. Pay muna. And then, pagkatanong, pagka-pay, we're gonna verify. And then, pagka-verify, start na tayo sa pag-increase ng numbers nila. Okay, Thea? Clear? Okay, sige, antayin kita, Aris. Or, parang mas madali to check out the rates and mode of payment, you check out iAdvertise Solutions Facebook page. Nandun lahat. Okay, si Aris. If hindi po ako nagkakamali, for every 100K views, merong $10 yung vlogger. Ganito siya, for every 1,000 views, merong $7 yung vlogger. Okay? Hindi siya 100K. For every 1,000 views, may $7 yung vlogger. Yan yung latest rates ni YouTube. I checked last week. So, if hindi sila nagpalit ng rates, that's the rate. Hi, if I watch yung mag-avail, walang commission, but you have a 10% discount. Weird yun kapag nag-avail ka, tapos may commission ka. Medyo weird yun. So, if you avail, Charlotte, you're gonna receive 10% discount. Okay, thank you. So, that's all for our discussion today. If you have any questions, nandito lang tayo. Okay ba tayong lahat sa Facebook? I'm gonna read questions on our Facebook page. Grabe, 132 comments. Yung payment po ba sa uplines pa din isi-send? No, Lorena, this is no longer, hindi na to downline and upline. This is about you having your client and keeping it. Okay, wala nang upline and downline dito. Your client is yours. So you just have to be diligent when you sell. Be hardworking in looking for clients. Be hardworking in closing them. Yes, Aris, that's correct. For every 1,000 views, may $7 sa YouTube monetization. And if that's for YouTube monetization, I think the good thing to share to your client is when you avail, you're gonna get $7 for every 1K views. Hindi lang yun. Okay? You will also receive money. You're also gonna get paid kapag nagpasok ng mga ads si Google AdSense sa'yo. Okay? Hi, Danwin. Ano na to? This is no longer upline and downline. As I mentioned, every iWatcher will have his client and that client is yours. Okay? So, kung si upline mo, merong client, kanya lang yun. Kung ikaw may client ka, sa'yo yun. Again, this is a business of iWatch to give you more earning opportunities, but this is different from iWatch. Okay? No problem, Danwin. So if we're good, okay. The meeting lasted for 47 minutes. It was good presenting and educating all of you on the brand. And next week, madugo. So I'm gonna be prepared and dapat kayo din. So I need all your ears. Kung gusto nyo mag-Red Bull kayo. Makinig kayo next week. It's one of the most important parts of this entire seminar. So thank you very much for attending this meeting. Maraming salamat. So, That's it. Thank you very much for attending this meeting. So I hope you all learned something. You all learned how to approach clients. And kung may mga na-miss yung mga ngayon lang pumasok, just watch the replay on our Facebook group, on the iWatch group. But for now, that's it. See you next week, everyone. I hope you all learned. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Bye. Salamat.